I am 9 times stronger than Odin's sword. I'm aiming so high that I've found no limit. I keep going the distance till I break through the infinite and end up on the ocean floor. My brain is open, the lobes explore motions of existence long before this moment was born. Create codes the AI couldn't even come close to explore. I broke through the force that holds the oceans from floating from the floor. Mix components of a potion to make a whole different storm. Life is dark and I'm holding the torch. I could move boulders with the code of Morse. I could KO a horse while then a K-ho with no limbs shown, just a torso with the heroic force. Create a new life with strokes from my lower organ. I broke the floor without touching it, cause I'm hovering over the golden source. I was there when they built the Roman forts. When I speak the air gets colder than a frozen corpse. Life is brutal, I expose the gore. I could awaken an ancient shogun with just one vocal cord. Use hypnosis on a go-to, expose the satanic overlord. I just rode in on a Trojan horse with 100 soldiers ready for explosive wars. I told the oracle their own future and gave Arthur his golden sword. Behold the only born poet with the soul of interwoven forms. Once I've opened doors, I create infinite waves like the ocean shore. Find me in a temple next to broken boards with a cloak and sword. Kill my ego and show no remorse. I know the prognosis way before it's even shown its course. I got the opals from the Scotian forest, and I hold the chosen opus, it's already spoken for. Sown in the class, I'm a giant among monoliths. A diamond plus a god to kings, coming flying through the foggy mist. Peep the science, show the confidence of a lion versus an Impala on safari trips. Sweet oblivion, these songs are thoughts trapped within, screaming for freedom of the walls they live. If it weren't for this music, I'd have off my shit and spend existence in an unconscious fit. But I enjoy creating and explaining while I feel more empty than broken wallets. Carry constellations in my pockets in case I need some stars to gaze upon in my darkest mist. I'ma start to drift and fade into this nothingness, mixed with everything all at once. It's an awkward touch to the walk I live. Yo. I kill a flock of birds with just one stone. Walk the earth draped in gold. Serrated flows breaking codes like Da Vinci's. Acid flashbacks got my mind stuck in Twin Peaks. Surreal horror from the Grim Reaper. Psychosis from the weed and ether. The mind's folding in an evil sequence. Purple people leader. Float among a Dali painting. Exotic faces in a sea of psychedelia. Pocket full of faces, I'ma reignite hysteria. Light up your area, the rap barbarian. Stash jars of various nefarious beings. The ceilings of my brain's a planetarium, peaking like a chemical dose. Detectable zones of delirium. Unravel the veil from the stone of mysterium. I spoke to the Imperium, my lyrics showed the way. In the age of ancient Rome, you could never take my throne. I got sorcerers trapped in jars, maneuver through the vast dark. Cinematic art forms a portal to galactic stars. A static charge from these bars could light a spark, make the night depart. I've seen lions in the wild, dove with sharks out the cage. Hang your carcass in a cave from trying to dark out my flame. And take a close look, I carved out the face with my mind. Rip your heart out its cage, just my voice make the dead rise from the grave. And I supply the strength for a tidal wave like the sage. Seek a coven in the sky, that's the final wake. I eat strychnine and survived the plague. Learned to fly before my mind was made. The head of the castle, keep the head of a dragon. You can see it behind the rising gates. I'm the clock that struck the cause of your untimely fate. I'm the reason life is impermanent. Lift the earth with my words, then I hurled it. Freestyle the soothsayer's thoughts, make a whirlwind. Achieve marvelous feats, I was born with the birthmark of the beast. Yeah. I got sorcerers trapped in jars, maneuver through the vast dark. Cinematic art forms a portal to galactic stars. A static charge from these bars could light a spark, make the night depart. Vinyl dusty, knife is rusty, sipping cyanide, writing scummy. Acquire money like I'm Scrooge McDuck. Use the drugs to numb the pain, now I feel it all. My script is raw, you could sniff my lines, be fiending for more. Play the guitar, the flow weaving through strings like it's double Dutch. Trust my gut when certain plans go awry. The dragonfly shows the way modes are changed. Distorted faces in a broken frame, scope the planes. Here's a toast to the greats and the genuine art. Venomous darts enter when the pen gets the spark. It's midnight, feel the presence of the dark. 7 stars in the sky, align like a pendulum. Verbal dope that I'm peddling, alert the whole dimension that I'm turning over pebbles. The serve for self-reflection, introspection. Tell the devil that I'm ready for war. Step through the door, left the devil in awe. Hey yo, the sword's sharp even when it's sheathed up. Show 'em how it's done.
Shake, 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 shake. And when the smoke clears, all you see is these niggas crawling to apprehend the half of their body parts, screaming in agony. Would've put you out your misery, but today the soul is feeling kinda dark. Though peasants know that this sword a different type of sharp. Species ain't survived the flood for your family. Your kind ain't make it on Noah's Ark. Fell victim to a bunch of fishy situations. The gatekeepers here to control the sharks. Day that you cross the lines is the day that you get to know your God. Last thing that you see is the light when the blade and the floor meet with sparks. You heard that the dynasty seems shitty, ain't even bothered to bring the team with me. Yin and Yang, Dragon and Eclyse and Sharon God making you see dizzy. This table for one, you ain't reserved in advance, you can't eat with me. Yo, she mixed with the weapon, the steez gritty. All that you built from the ground up, the foundation seems indeed flimsy. You the gods, believe it or not, but it ain't Ripley. Aftermath of the battlefields we leave behind is just tragic and it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, I'm sorry, unfortunate.
This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Blade in my hand and levitate as I cradle the planet. Top of the chain of command, I seen death and I've shaken his hand. Said it ain't my time to die, now I train with the masters. Mental jujitsu, my brain is a passage. Watch my way, shit is fatal if tampered. I fade into blackness, meditate, see the face of the kraken. Bars just the same as flames of a dragon. Step out my way, yo, I came to shake your chandeliers. Brain decay and aim it straight for your battleship. I'm the captain blowing haze into the atmosphere. Faded in the labyrinth, my lab is possessed by an angel with dragon wings. Praises and amulets, writing greatness among candlesticks. They say practice makes perfect, lot of serpents fucking scattered near. Check the grass they lurking, I'm stepping back observing. Never let your actions curse your mind. My lyrics like liquid in a spoon. Shit is wicked, leave you twisted from the fumes. I'm existence, encrypted in the music. Son, I'm gifted, seen the scriptures in the ruins. Life's a trip, we've been sinking in illusion. My lyrics like liquid in a spoon. Shit is wicked, leave you twisted from the fumes. I'm existence, encrypted in the music. Son, I'm gifted, seen the scriptures in the ruins. Life's a trip, we've been sinking in illusion. Weapons out, set the trap, cybernetic test, advanced vitals checked. I'm set to scan, left the bank smiling like hyenas in the desert sands. Rhymes sharper than Edward's hands. A tribal dance over desolate lands. Acquire skills require special commands. No doubt float upon the vessel of the emperor's clan. Earned the emerald rank and a medal for an excellent victory. I'm ahead of your plans. Got more blood on my hands than the predator's fangs. In an effort to leave venom in the depths of your glands. Breathe nebulas and elegant strands. Weave through dimensions in the deserts of sand. Rest upon a crescent moon. DMT and plenty shrooms. Expand the mind, increase perceptive views. Induce a heightened state of awareness. Mentally annihilate my therapist. I'm tearing ribs. I emit entire rays of variance. My lyrics like liquid in a spoon. Shit is wicked, leave you twisted from the fumes. I'm existence, encrypted in the music. Son, I'm gifted, seen the scriptures in the ruins. Life's a trip, we've been sinking in illusion. My lyrics like liquid in a spoon. Shit is wicked, leave you twisted from the fumes. I'm existence, encrypted in the music. Son, I'm gifted, seen the scriptures in the ruins. Life's a trip, we've been sinking in illusion.
falling from the Death Star. I'll claim your head in public like Ned Stark's. No justice, all I know is that I must live. Survive by any means, heard many screams beneath a crushed bridge where dreams die. Rest on holy ground where the peace lies. 4 horsemen descend upon a green sky. I follow closely, apocalypse is in the goat's genes. Only way that you'll survive in space is if you don't breathe. I've mastered that, lived for so long I've seen my ghost leave. I keep twin lightsabers up both sleeves. I can't speak for all beings but most bleed. How you gonna outrun death with no speed? I rock a turtle shell like Roshi until my training is complete. I won't sleep so deep that when I surface both my eyes adjust to a life beyond night where the light can brighten up. I can't relate to what you say, therefore I rise above. I can walk on top of clouds and they're the skies I touch. If you find a magic lamp then give the sides a rub. You think you're summoning a genie but then I come up.
We in the shadows, always masked up. The assassins hit a splash blood, unsheath the swords on the battle's begun. Awaken the cracking brain scattered in the sun on the passage to the slums. We in the shadows, always masked up. The assassins hit a splash blood, unsheath the swords on the battle's begun. Awaken the cracking brain scattered in the sun on the passage to the slums. My brain like an A24 horror scene. Torture beats leave them leaking on the floor weak. Tormented speech from this absurd mind. Serve rhymes like a beating heart of Mayan rituals. Aligned mystics, eyes twisted into psychedelic visuals. The heights and depths that I possess are far beyond comprehensible. Smoking cess on a crescent moon. Wrote this verse inside the devil's tomb. Exit wounds, inhale the fumes. Time to enter the dragon. My mind's inside the rooms and everything is padded. Top secret codes embedded in my brain pattern. Space shattered when my pen touched the pattern. Then giants rose high, shoot fire from my eyes. Stay higher than Orion, cause riots when I scribe. Every time I speak you see lightning in the sky. Put reptiles poison in vials to get high. Keep them piled sky high. We in the shadows, always masked up. The assassins hit a splash blood, unsheath the swords on the battle's begun. Awaken the cracking brain scattered in the sun on the passage to the slums. We in the shadows, always masked up. The assassins hit a splash blood, unsheath the swords on the battle's begun. Awaken the cracking brain scattered in the sun on the passage to the slums.
Now, so far, are these visual things the only effect you find?
No, it's all to do with colour, it's all to do with round, with shape. You can do everything.
Brush strokes that of a 1930 surrealist. Spilled lyrics in the constellations. You can see bars in the stars. I got an abstract imagination. Euphoric creations like the sage made of oblong prose. I pen it lucid and thrilling. The magic villain took acid to watch my conscience drift visibly. Thoughts on infinity. I'm seeing eight like an octopus. Matrix type knowledge cephalopods in my oculus. Listen to Pink Floyd's Wall and ponder the globe. I watch the world eat itself whole. Whoa, mind blown, I'm in a zone you can't fathom. Sipping potion in the shadows like a phantom. Dimensions alter at random. Sonic waves through my veins, son, I'm lamping. This an outer body expansion. I could be found lost in a mansion. Alter my conscience, get my mind open. Thoughts outside of boxes, seeking time frozen. Thought I get lost it, but I find focus. Alter my conscience, get my mind open. Thoughts outside of boxes, seeking time frozen. Thought I get lost it, but I find focus. Alter my conscience, get my mind open. Thoughts outside of boxes, seeking time frozen. Thought I get lost it, but I find focus.
It's scram. I decorate the time loop, my life is an avatar. 6 billion parallels, perceptions in my catalog. I'm trying to escape, turn a box into a cross shape. Silver is refined, satin weighted, then they all change. I see dead pixels, pixies on crushed crystals. Hippies with dust issues, I just want my soul back. Every piece I've given to those that pretended like I didn't. You think I never paid attention? Launched a euphoric analog addiction from the ether, here's another creature. Puffin' reefer, sipping cognac. Laughing at my memories, why would I let you control the enemy? 12 of the zodiac, be jealousy. I fell through the planets dressed in flesh of unchained melody, spitting darts of past felonies. My acid reflux is a flashback from cerebral.
Alter my conscience, get my mind open. Thoughts outside the boxes, seeking time frozen. Thought I'd get lost it, but I find focus. Alter my conscience, get my mind open. Thoughts outside the boxes, seeking time frozen. Thought I'd get lost it, but I find focus. Alter my conscience, get my mind open. Thoughts outside the boxes, seeking time frozen. Thought I'd get lost it, but I find focus. Dragon sword sharp, got passion for this art. Flying daggers, we attacking like a pack of fucking sharks. Find me writing in the dark with a bow log. I'm in the clouds puffing sour while you clowns biting styles. You got your sound wrong, crown full of thorns on the reaper's head. This the season where my dreams ascend. Supply dope each word like a gigafent. Reinvent, coming live from the creature's den. Summon rhymes from the ether's depths. Mentally I see eons ahead. Push my luck till it leaps off the edge. Straight jacket tied, still I free myself in seconds. LSD and Led Zeppelin got the speed of an X-Wing. I'm the reason death never sleeps. Light years awake is where my presence can reach. I got senses not possessed by any regular being. Power drive the devil in the desolate regions. Rock a necklace with the heads of my demons. Every verse a massacre like I step with Mohicans.
Insane. And you are my insanity.
I'm scatterbrained, turn the skies to acid rain. Leave these rappers in a casket, slain basket case. I could outswim a mammal at a rapid pace. My chariot awaits, pulled by a headless horse. Always on the move with a deadly force. No doubt the hemispheres of my brain are in endless wars. Knife rips off the stovetop. Code red when the flows launch. Bone chilling roads like Silent Hill. My mind is filth, yo, I sit upon giant monoliths that I get built. Son, I'm conquering entire kingdoms. Acquire skills as the fire kindles. You want the smoke, I got it. Like riot victims, I get risen like the temperature does. When you look death in the mug, son, you pressing your luck. If you step into us, telekinetic, lift your presence like 11 did. Press my fist through your ribs while you're beating, hearts dripping. I complete the star system, I am Leonardo's vision. I can reach the darkest prison from a spark of my thinking. Yo, Eclyse.
What did you just do to me?
I pushed your astral form out of your physical form.
What's in that tea? Psilocybin? LSD?
It's just tea. With a little honey.
What just happened?
For a moment, you entered the astral dimension.
What?
A place where the soul exists apart from the body.
Why are you doing this to me?
To show you just how much you don't know. Open your eyes.
You hear the voice of the devil when my lips separate. Split your head with the breath I take. Me in the booth is let the face in his comfort zone. Cut your throat with these razor sharp bars. Take apart your heart, play the organ like cathedrals. Immortalize morbid rhymes, walk beside my demons. Keep all my rhymes in needles. Scalp your dome with these poems, then I cauterize with C4. Speak full languages. When the psychedelics hit, your mind is melting quick. I'm Geiger mixed with Alex Gray. Sirens from the purge, pure violence, now the maggots pray. Crack the safe, I got jewels only kings possess. Twist your head like a DMT blast off. Sick in the head, there's three of me with the mask on. Behemoth under moonlight, I make your demons commit suicide. I move with the stride of a jaguar after dark. Lab dwelling, I brush shoulders with mass villains. I crush boulders with fractured visions. Coming closer to an astral prism. There's nothing doper than a man who's winning. Lab dwelling, I brush shoulders with mass feelings. I crush boulders with fractured visions. Coming closer to an astral prism. There's nothing doper than a man who's winning. Used to smoke oxy off the foil, lift your body off the soil with my fucking mind. The rushes are high, I don't need to take drugs. Sharp words don't get cut from the blade's touch. The dark lurks rather get hate than fake love. Spark perk my brain sludge. Feel the mark of the burn when I spray slugs. Verbal guns at you squirmish runs. Alert the plug, I'm serving dope. Stronger than unnerving floods. Above the surface a disturbance grunts. I've come to observe what the current does. Got to learn to divert from the serpent's trust. It's all a lie, I could dissolve the sky with the words I thrust. Disturbed signs, my third eye could have stopped the Third Reich before Germans even learned how to fight. Hell is dark, I'm the one who turned out the lights. Spit Excalibur bars, then rip my verse out the mic. Lab dwelling, I brush shoulders with mass feelings. I crush boulders with fractured visions. Coming closer to an astral prism. There's nothing doper than a man who's winning. Lab dwelling, I brush shoulders with mass feelings. I crush boulders with fractured visions. Coming closer to an astral prism. There's nothing doper than a man who's winning. Each verse contain acid like a Jimi Hendrix headband. Spitting death into sectors with no exit plan. Y'all the pawns, I'm the head of command. If you step to the clan, leave your face in the form of the elephant man. I gave the devil this torch, keep my head to the sky like a heretic's fork. Bars twisted necks, I'm impressive with the torque. Got the force of a menace, course venom through your mental, leave you resting like a corpse. Sharp movement, soon your neck is met by my sword. Wander in darkness, the blind shaman. Still my shot hit the target. An odd artist pulling art from a bottomless dark pit. You can find me in the water with the piranhas and sharks. I'm out for blood like Genghis Khan when he marched. We changing the game, Decepticons on a conquest. The blocks test your thoughts like a Tetris game. Souls hidden in my bars, plotting their escape.
I'll smoke one of these niggas, man, real quick, man. Your eyes blind, you see through the eye of Horus. Try your voyage, you sing it to the choir chorus. Make room, spark flame, fire forest. Looking down and flying on a higher orbit. Ruby encrusted goblet, drink pharaoh blood. Leave witches on the gallows hung. R.I.P. You pussy, see your own shadow run. I'm out here shooting till the battle won. Until the cattle come, flesh brand fry your shit. Never take the high road, bitch. Never did. Get up under your skin like a microchip and leave records like a hieroglyph. UFOs, UAPs, drones in the sky. Phone home, ET finger glow in the night. Testimony sauce are flown in my side. Truth is out there till it gets shown in the light. Nigga, what the fuck applies shaman? Eclyse, G.
We must understand how this prophecy will unfold.
Yo. Extraterrestrial on Earth. Advanced search for the golden key. Acid tripping in a melted jungle. Mathematician and reflective puddles. Half my wisdom's in my mental puzzle. Catching bodies in the booth, sense of presence in the morgue like it's Jane Doe's autopsy. These strange flows of straight gold, I've got body caught tsunamis with this wave I'm on. Raiders of the lost art, hidden temples bring the rebels in from secret missions. Plead the fifth when questioned, dreams of living in a foreign dwelling. Pour the venom, watch it radiate, awaken new life. Colossal monsters steady pacing through the night, hidden in the shady and brains a gruesome sight. Flower petals painted like stained glass lunar lights. Sci-fi mutant sights, brutal fights between beast and man. An age-old battle from sea to land. Demons hang in the gallows like a piece of bizarre art. Uncanny dreams unfold like reverse origami. Whispers from the distance, it's my curse that I embody. Find me perched atop a foggy peak. It was written in the veins of the earth, you can see it from above. Nightmares caress, they're deceiving from the jump. Picturesque scenes hidden deep within the slums. Sink my teeth into the sun. It was written in the veins of the earth, you can see it from above. Nightmares caress, they're deceiving from the jump. Picturesque scenes hidden deep within the slums. Sink my teeth into the sun. Something in the air made my hairs raise high. Little tiny stares from the hills with the eyes. Surprise from the treasure chest, a seven-headed Pegasus. Cut the hands from Kintaro and attached them to my clock. Chewing on a star, got a bag full of astral rocks. Navigate the plains as the creatures laid in acid trips. Puddles turned to portals, left me screaming for a magic trick. Giants in the mountains rolling dice for a stash of sin. Pliers in the mouth of the beast took me back a bit. One wrong move and I'm reaching for the plasters quick. Stitches in my head, I remove my skull to glance at it. My severed ear in a jar, man, I only heard the half of it. Kidnapped my thoughts, now I wonder what the ransom is. Swallowed by my memories in evergreen doorways. Capsules full of time left melting in the fourth phase. It was written in the veins of the earth, you can see it from above. Nightmares caress, they're deceiving from the jump. Picturesque scenes hidden deep within the slums. Sink my teeth into the sun. It was written in the veins of the earth, you can see it from above. Nightmares caress, they're deceiving from the jump. Picturesque scenes hidden deep within the slums. Sink my teeth into the sun. Sipping tea, bending air like the last one. Expand the mind with this acid tongue. Snakes and ladders, brains will shatter when it's judgment day. On any given Sunday, I conquer any in my way. Center stage, turn the crowd to a mutilation. Maneuver graceful like a stealth of ninjas. Melting pictures in the exhibition. Mental prison, death is gripping, better pry the hands off. Temple bloodshed, like a samurai standoff. Clans in the fog, son they never seen or heard. Press my feet to the earth during meditation. Levitating over Ouija boards. I move slide, I'm too high to even see the floor. With one hand I could defeat Thor. Reach the source and the key is shown. A beast forms when I'm speaking flows, leaking codes. Hold the sword from the battle of the demon throne. Yeah. I'm focused on the mind expanse. We so beyond, some we twice advanced. Spoken rock, coldest thoughts since the Iceman. The ice scan, always structured with the wisest plans. I'm focused on the mind expanse. We so beyond, so we twice advanced. Spoken rock, coldest thoughts since the Iceman. The ice scan, always structured with the wisest plans.
Cool conscious, clear coup de grace. That touch, that Denmark shit. Marz of the star shit. Seeing through tomorrow might not transpire thoughts. Toxic and caustic. Old friends all bugging lost. I used to wait patiently for a pace, now I take it. Same way you can't wait to be first place, you must race. Spy hunter, high five, midnight riders, acting M1. Head hunter, rhyme providers, then some. Starting assumptions, keep to yourself, so why you frontin'? No invite to the luncheon, the steam wealth in abundance. I'm rich in things that matter, never hold a lot of chips. They repeat the chatter and in turn so they lips shut. Sworn silence, hordes of hordes trying to play ball with giants. That ace on you need defiance. So don't try it, we connect like tectonic, supersonic to atomic. You know these dudes are bomb.
I'm focused on the mind expanse. We so beyond, so we twice advanced. Spoken rock, coldest thoughts since the Iceman. The ice scan, always structured with the wisest plans. I'm focused on the mind expanse. We so beyond, so we twice advanced. Spoken rock, hold the stars since the Iceman. The ice scan, always structured with the wisest plans. Turn planets to dust, collect them in capsules. I sell them to addicts for a rush. Every breath is crack smoke, it's that dope that got you nodded. Smoking on the chronic, joints rolled like croissants in the French bakery. Darts thrown dipped in snake secretions. Poisonous bars, my heart's molten lava. Even when I enter below freezing water, it won't change the temperature. Broke the cage that held the malevolent tales from the other side. Clocks melt from the evidence, songs from the pits of hell. Split your melon with this excellence. Represent for the underground. Summon owls like a wizard, hold the wisdom of 100 Charles Dickens. Fuck the system, make my mark while I'm living. I got scars, I got stories, and some never spoken. Life is dark, I'm like Voorhees, but I summon from the ocean. I'm focused on a mind expanse. We so beyond, so we twice advanced. Spoken rock, hold the stars since the Iceman. The ice scan, always structured with the wisest plans. I'm focused on a mind expanse. We so beyond, so we twice advanced. Spoken rock, hold the stars since the Iceman. The ice scan, always structured with the wisest plans.
Yo. Eclyse, good last beat. Mic check. Hey, yo. What?
The words I'm chattering, earth-shattering. Learn Mandarin backwards while turning mannequins into real-life cadavers quick. Peep the manuscript, it's nothing to be tampered with. Perfected by nothing, I'm a fucking animal. Time is the manual, unless you think outside the box. Opal shining in the river by the dock. Sit beside the gods when the pen rests upon my fingers. We left at dawn, sent a crow to your mistress. Y'all the pawns, we the kings in this business. I'm visually scripting messages you can picture in an instant. Twisting up a big spliff, sitting by the ocean as the moon rose above a chilling night. Split the mic in half like a scorpion fatality. Body scorching through the battle scene. Bars got you nodding like an active fiend. Album after album, son, I'm stacking up the gasoline. Got the wrath of an assassin team. The raps are clean like a sniper shot. My writer's blocks inside a box, but the box ain't tangible. And time would stop if your thoughts came with manuals. I operate the camera's view, but it's widespread. Panoramic sights manipulate life. I got time stretched. Roll the haze for the high stress. The shadow got a pine scent. Eyes everywhere, I got spice and every verse is cold shook. I keep my notebook in the ice chest. Take a seat at my battle scene. My other personalities are surprise guests. As the reader, this might be too much to digest. I could decipher text on a mic and chest that would give sight to the blind and life to the dead, and that's just a side quest. My eyes leapt out my head when I saw the man in the mirror. I'm just trying to thrive the best on a hammock in a villa. You'll find me eating organic lamb that was simmered. In the distance is an outstanding Spanish singer, surrounded by candles by a river. Always followed by my shadow, I stand beside a sinner. No saint, I hold pain in the back of my liver. Gave Lazarus slight shivers. From the raps I ignite the night's bitter. Better watch where your aim is. Your mind's quiver when the thoughts take the reins. Leave you lost in the matrix. Cause makes effect, change the ways of creation. You wanna step, get left limbless. All the depths, the order breath, ascend, lift and excel swift. Felt the grip of my fate, better brace for the phases. Got my blade that protects me from danger. Gillespie mixed with Davis. Respect me for my inspiration. Heavy feats, very steez. When I came in, I entered with the presence. Yo, you think you seen a ghost. Paint works of art, the shit is visually composed. Hey yo, my bloodline royal, touched by the soil, rooted to the earth, clutch the mic as the rhyme messiah. The sky darkened, it's time for the arrival. Advanced life forms in my saliva. When I spit, I create new environments. On a dormant planet, porcelain panic. It shatters when your fortress get damaged. Spread like cordyceps, explore the depths of a gory mess. You're sorely vexed when I rhyme like I'm 40 men. Hattori weapons as a tongue stormed the residence of the king's son. Swooned the princess, twisted guts like my New Balance shoelaces. A crew mason jars full of mammoth blood. A man I trust with a loyal mind state toward the mind of a silent patient. Signed a waiver to enter at my own risk. Sewn script in forbidden fabrics from back in the ages. Rock a mask, it's an ancient Romans. Cause I stay fighting battles in the depths of the pain I'm holding. I face the omen. Life training like a Spartan. Mind's racing like a prize horse. The night fades into the darkness. Signs are bracing for applied force. All these fakes are an eyesore. Life training like a Spartan. Mind's racing like a prize horse. The night fades into the darkness. Signs are bracing for applied force. All these fakes are an eyesore. Dimensional adventures like Rick and Morty. Put the pedal to the metal, this a twisted story. Speak with an odd oracy. The spliff brought the floor from me. Levitate across the plains. Light filled my brain with the horror scene. Poured the gasoline and I torched the beat. The earth torn from my feet when life stormed through the week. Soaring through the streets, speakers bumping with these torturous dreams. The eyes captured the world as it performs for the peeps. Enormous when I leap through the portals of this bleak mind. Mystique designs compressed into brain cells. Explain hell to the wildlife, they laugh in my face. Cause human struggle is a walk in the park compared. Keep my guard when I dare to explore all this theater I absorb. Peering through the storms cause I'm stuck in the middle. These the cards I was dealt. Life training like a Spartan. Mind's racing like a prize horse. The night fades into the darkness. Signs are bracing for applied force. All these fakes are an eyesore. Life training like a Spartan. Mind's racing like a prize horse. The night fades into the darkness. Signs are bracing for applied force. All these fakes are an eyesore.